20-over match. With me today is Ian Bishop.
Thanks, Jonathan, and good morning, everyone. The pitch will be very fast, with plenty of bounce, so the fast bowlers and the wrist spinners should particularly enjoy bowling on it. There are also plenty of runs out here if a batsman can get himself in and get accustomed to the pace. I would certainly fancy steaming in on this pitch, and it should be pretty lively. Realistically, the temperature today should not be an issue. It's quite mild outside, so the players should be very comfortable.
The captains have made their way out to the middle and are about to toss the coin. Important toss to win, and an interesting decision to field first. It'll be interesting to see if that was the right decision as the game progresses. There's a capacity crowd here waiting expectantly for play to begin.
The bowlers must bowl a good line and length. During the 90s, as one of the best and highest moments of my career, with India chasing 120 up to win. Great shot. That'll give him some confidence.
It's a lovely way to get off the mark. That came right off the meat of the bed. Batsmen are looking for two. Let's look at that again. So, new batsman at the crease. Out, caught.
It was a fairly straightforward catch, but we still need to make sure of it.
Let's have a look at that from another angle.
That's not the right line to bowl to this batsman.
That's out. Caught. Yet again, the batsman failed to follow the ball. And let's have a look at the action replay. Big shout. He's out. Well, the umpire had it.
Didn't read the line of the ball, and the umpire had no hesitation in giving him out.
Any man in can't afford any lapses in concentration here. Dot ball. 8 from the over, that's put some pressure on the fielding side. Well, what's the umpire going to say about this one? Got him!
That was a terrible call. He didn't have a hope of making it.
And from another angle. Serious pressure on new man in there.
No ball.
No ball. Good shot. A good stop too. Nice shot.
Super shot. That is so. Don't get that time to try to set up a batsman by putting deliveries in specific areas and working to a plan, because you then have to bowl to a different batsman very often.
That's out. Caught. Let's take a look at that from another angle. The over goes for 9. Confident appeal. Well, that's a cracking shot. That was a cracking pull shot.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers. There really is no margin for error.
raced away through.
That was a fine shot for Cole.
That's a real crowd pleaser.
To get early wickets for the team. If you can do that by sheer pace, or if you can do that by swinging the new ball, all the better, or maybe a combination of the two. But the opening bowlers must not forget that.
He's got him! Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
It seems like miles back to the pavilion when you've got out shooting.
Let's look at that again. They're right into the tail now. Batsman coming back for a second. Picks up here. That's 2 more runs on the board. The ball just runs out and he's dropped it. Out. Let's take a look at that from another angle. Serious pressure on the new man in there. Appeal. Got him! That about wraps it up now. Let's have a look at that again. Let's have a look at that in Hawke. The tail's really exposed now. And he's got away with it. Stop. He's conceded 4 off the over. The Seamer to start a new over then. No run there. Batsmen are coming back for 2. They're having a shout. Let's take a look at that from another angle.
Those are tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over. But in the middle, they only get one.
There's a signal. He's safe. Very good timing. Once it's past the field on this outfield, it's a certain 4.
Super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
That brings the innings to a close. He's getting a polite round of applause as he makes his way to the pavilion.
They're going to have to keep it pretty tight and wait for the mistakes.
The fast bowler with the first over. Then. Edged. That's nicely played. Pure time. Glorious shot. That clatters into the hoardings. That's 7 runs scored off the over. He's got it!
That was an important catch. He did very well to hang on to it.
Let's take another look at that in replay. I'm sure the new batsman will look to play himself in. Batsmen are looking for 2. He's played that beautifully. He's got hold of that.
If you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, then there is a fine example.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. That's out! That was right out of the top drawer.
I think he needs a bit more time in the nets to iron out those errors in his game.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. Batsman coming back for a second.
A number of memorable occasions in my career, and some of them individual. But what gives the most satisfaction in my view is when performances benefit the team and the team ends up doing well. And I'd have to name our victory against India in Barbados during the 90s as one of the best and highest moments of my career with.
Oh, that's a cracking shot.
That is so demoralizing for the ball, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
Right out of the top drawer. Pure time. Glorious shot.
I don't think the bowler will like that very much.
Placed that superbly. What a superb shot. That's raced away to the fence.
It's a cracking shot. He really does look in excellent form.
Batsman coming back for 2. Brilliant timing.
That was a cracking shot. He got into such a great position there.
He hit that with great power.
Four more. Lovely timing. He played that beautifully.
That was a confident shot. Very expensive over indeed.
Well, they don't like consistent pressure being built up on them.
Batsman changed their mind. That's one more onto the score. Confident appeal. Let's take a look at that from another angle.
The fielding team seem very confident that they've got their man here. It's up to the replay and the field umpire to make that call.
Got him! Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
Very safely taken. Soft hands. That's what's important.
New man in can't afford any lapses in concentration here. Another single for the batsman. No ball. A free hit. It's crazy to bowl no balls with this new rule about the free hit. Tremendous timing.
He really laid into that.
He's gone for the slog, and 6. This over's proving to be quite expensive. It's all over. That's the end of the match, and the better team won today.